Hi, my name is Gregory Mark. Today's presentation have to fabricate screw-retained or multi-layer implant crown in CEREC software 4.4. So let's start from the beginning. In order to designate the crown on the implant crown number 19, implant site number 19, we have to choose abutment. And we have option a screw retain crown, multi-layer, or it's going to be missing. So in this option, if we're going to choose split the case for the abutment and the crown, we will choose a multi-layer abutment. You can see the screen divides in by a generic individual, by a generic copy. So in this case, we're going to use by a generic individual. So now the screen is going to show up that's what kind of material we're going to use for the framework. In this type of case, we are going to use CEREC, and it's going to be in Chorus ZI Mesoblock. The next, the software asking is what's the veneering structure material we're going to use. You can see that I selected three my most used materials. So in this case, I'm going to use Emax as my veneering structure, as my crown material. And I also have 2 milling units, and I'm going to choose one of them when I'm going to mill the material. There's also options we can choose a scan post or tie base. So usually when I take the impressions, or if I scan in the patient's mouth, and if the implant is very deep, it's easy for me to use a scan post. So in this case, I'm going to put the scan post. The next thing that's what the software is going to ask us is what implant system we are going to use. So what die-based system we're going to use. And we'll scroll down, and I'm going to choose CEREC. And in this case, I'm going to use Zimmer 4.5 diameter. So when we designate and choose the materials and the milling unit, we are choosing our tooth number or the site we're going to work on. And you see that the screen pops up here on the right side, and it's all the details, the case details. Just in case if you would like to change any kind of material or anything before you mill, you can click on Edit button. You can choose anything you want, but when you're done, don't forget to check at the check mark right here.